Hi, this is Mary Ang, and I'm going to read a portion of an article by Bob Seaver. I've titled it, Portland Cop Mark Kruger Wants Population Executed on Max Trains as Nazi Gas Fans. Copy-paste everywhere. Mark Kruger, segments of the Portland population should be executed and murdered, that the Max train should be turned into mobile killing units like the Nazi gas fans. Mark Kruger, Portland Police /Nazi. Author Bob Seaver. Email unksub@ymail.com. Portland Police Captain Mark Kruger wants to be chief of police someday, but the Mark Kruger I know is a Nazi and a brute who inflicts pain simply for the perverse joy of doing it. Kruger wants handicapped children to be murdered and much more. If Kruger ever makes chief, then God help us all. My name is Bob Seaver. For over 20 years, I was Mark Kruger's close friend and confidant. Mark Kruger is a captain with the Portland Police Bureau, and I understand that Kruger is known to many here because of his years of brutalizing demonstrators on numerous occasions and taking a perverse delight in causing pain to the people he hates. Kruger and I grew up together. We were both fascinated with Nazism, Hitler, and the Third Reich. We were also both very racist. I was pretty surprised when I learned that Kruger had been hired by the Portland police because I knew what he was. And my view on the police is that they should be there for all of us and have the ability to enforce the laws impartially and without bias. As the years went by, I began to change from being a racist and a strong sympathizer of Nazi ideology into someone who was abhorred by those things. And again, this is Bob Seaver, Mark Kruger's friend. Try as I might, it just was not in my heart. And when I would see with my own eyes how the Portland police would beat innocent, defenseless people, it made me physically sick. And when I would hear Kruger telling me that whole segments of the Portland population should be executed and murdered, that the Max train should be turned into mobile killing units like the Nazi gas fans were during the Holocaust. And when Kruger told me that police officers should have the ability to beat people with canes, as is done in Singapore, except that no court should be involved, officers should be able to mete out punishment on the streets, I knew that Kruger's hatred, anger, and callousness very likely knew no bounds. Okay, so that's Bob Seaver. And additionally, Mark Kruger is a little cyber warrior. He's got this deleted off Portland Indie Media. Thank God I saved it and put it on my blog, and now I'm putting it as a comment on a bunch of YouTubes and sending it around on Twitlonger and on Twitter. I hope other people will chip in and copy paste, because when you're dealing with someone who wants to erase history, you've got to be vigilant, and I kind of blame myself for the Portland stabbings in that regard, because when a Portland police officer is advocating mass murder on the trimet Max, that's haunted me, and I realize it's my own trauma that has caused me to do what I can do but not do enough. And so I really do blame myself, and I implore Ted Wheeler to act immediately. This is very dangerous information. I also have a Willamette Week, Portland Mercury article from 2009 indicating that Mark Kruger is behind the doxing of Bob Seaver, and that's Robert Seaver, or Bob Seaver, YouTube channel. And so the video was deleted due to cyber war, basically. And so we should fully expect that he will continue to try to erase history and erase his past. And it's very concerning. So help out, y'all.